That blouse you've been reaching for every week? The one that feels safe, feels comfortable, feels like you? It might be the very thing quietly working against you every single time you put it on. I'm Simone, and today we are doing something your wardrobe has needed for a while. 8 specific things that are sitting in older women's closets right now, aging them faster than anything else they own. And every single one comes with a direct replacement, so nobody walks away from this video empty-handed. Now, I want you to pay attention because one of these 8 items is something almost every woman over 50 owns. Something she considers completely safe. Something she probably bought multiple times because it felt so sensible. And it is one of the most aging things in her wardrobe. You will know it when we get there. Let's go. 1. The mid-calf skirt. The hemline that hits right at the middle of your calf, specifically in stiff or heavy fabric, is the most quietly aging cut a woman over 50 can wear. It does 3 things at once, none of them good. It cuts the leg visually at its widest point. It shortens the silhouette. And it creates a horizontal line that adds visual weight across the lower body without offering any of the elegance it promises. Women hold on to these because they feel modest, covered, and appropriate. And they are all of those things. They are just not flattering. Replace it with a fluid midi that falls to the lower calf, or just above the ankle in a soft drapey fabric jersey, silk blend, crepe. The same coverage. The same modesty. But the length elongates rather than amputates. A straight-cut midi in a solid, rich color, deep olive, burgundy, cobalt, will do more for you in one wearing than 10 mid-calf florals ever could. 2. The boxy pattern tunic. There is an entire category of top that gets marketed specifically to women over 50 under the guise of comfort and coverage, and it is doing enormous damage. The boxy pattern tunic. Usually polyester or a polyester blend. Usually in a busy floral or abstract print. Hits somewhere around the hip. Has no waist definition whatsoever. The theory is that it hides the midsection. What it actually does is add visual bulk to the entire torso, make the body look shapeless from shoulder to hip, and signal that you have given up on yourself, which you absolutely have not. Replace it with a wrap top or wrap-style blouse in a solid color or a subtle, scaled print. The wrap creates a waist. It gives the body shape without clinching or restricting. It works across body types. And it photographs beautifully, which matters because you deserve to look like yourself in every photo taken of you. 3. Capri pants. Capris cut the leg at midcalf. The same problem as the midcalf skirt, but in trouser form. They were a major trend in the early 2000s. That moment is over. On a woman over 50, they shorten the leg, interrupt the silhouette, and tend to read as dated rather than casual. And before anyone objects, yes, even the well-fitting ones, it is not a fit problem. It is a proportion problem. The hemline itself is the issue. Replace them with cropped wide-leg trousers that end just above the ankle, or a straight-leg cropped trouser with a clean hem. The same lightness and ease without the visual interruption. Wear them with a pointed flat or a low block heel and the leg line stays long, modern, and effortlessly put together. 4. The head-to-toe matching set. Not a coordinated look. A matching set where the top and bottom are cut from the exact same printed fabric. Same floral, same plaid, same embroidered cotton. It reads as a uniform rather than an outfit. It flattens the eye, eliminates contrast, and often creates a visual heaviness that dates the look significantly. This was considered elegant dressing in the 70s and 80s. It has not translated forward with the same energy. Replace it with coordinates that pair rather than match. A solid trouser with a printed blouse in a color pulled from that print. Or a tone-on-tone look in different textures. Linen trousers with a silk blend top in the same shade family. The eye reads intention rather than costume. That distinction is everything. 5. Sheer nude pantyhose. And here is the one I told you about at the beginning. Almost every woman over 50 has a drawer with a pair of these in it. Maybe multiple pairs. Because for a long time, bare legs felt too casual for formal occasions, and nude pantyhose felt like the polished solution. The covered compromise. Stylists are unanimous. Sheer nude stockings that are slightly shiny read as instantly dated. They visually age the entire lower body and anchor the look in a specific decade that has passed. I want to stop here and speak to you directly for a second. If you have a drawer with these in it, and I strongly suspect you do, I want you to open that drawer after this video and let them go. All of them. This is the one. This is the safe, sensible wardrobe item that has been quietly working against you every time you reached for it. Replace them with bare legs styled with confidence. Or for warmth and coverage, opaque tights in black, charcoal, caramel or deep navy. A rich opaque tight is elegant, modern and grounds the whole outfit. The sheerness is the problem, not the coverage. 6. The high, stiff neckline that sits against the throat. The neckline frames the face. And the most aging neckline choice for a woman over 50 is a high, rigid crew or band collar that sits directly against the throat with no break, no drape, no air. It shortens the neck visually. It compresses the space between the collarbone and the chin, which is the very area you want kept open and elongated to draw the eye upward toward the face. And when the fabric is stiff or structured, it creates an almost armor-like quality that is neither comfortable nor elegant. Replace it with a V-neck, a scoop neck that falls 2 inches below the collarbone, a soft cowl neck with natural drape, or an open collar button-down left 1 or 2 buttons undone. These open the chest, lengthen the neck, and direct the eye exactly where you want it, upward. A simple open neckline with one good piece of jewelry will do more for your face than any blouse with a high-structured collar. Before we get to the last 2, drop a comment and tell me which of these 6 you are guilty of. Be honest. Nobody is judging you here, and your comment might actually help someone else watching feel less alone about their tunic collection. 7. Embellished, distressed, or low-rise denim. Denim is not the problem. Denim is ageless when it is the right cut. The aging culprits inside the denim category are very specific: rhinestone or stud embellishments on the pockets or legs, heavy pre-distressing with large tears or bleached patches, and anything low-rise that sits below the natural waist. All 3 of these had a very specific moment, and that moment announced its era loudly. Wearing them now does not read as casual. It reads as frozen in time. Replace them with clean, straight leg or relaxed straight dark indigo denim with a mid or high rise. No embellishments. No distressing. A dark wash with a clean hem, either full length or cropped just above the ankle, is modern, polished, and works for almost every occasion above beachwear. One good pair of dark straight leg jeans is worth clearing out everything else on the denim shelf. 8. A wardrobe drained of all color. This one is not a single garment. It is what happens when you replace everything one decision at a time with something safe, muted, and inoffensive, until you open your wardrobe and every single thing in it is beige, grayish, gray, or black. Women over 50 gravitate toward color-neutral wardrobes because these shades feel sophisticated and easy to pair. But a wardrobe with 0 warmth, 0 depth, 0 personality reads as washed out against aging skin, which often needs more color near the face, not less, to look awake and vital. Color is not immodest. Color is not loud. Color is what separates a woman who looks present and alive from a woman who is trying very hard to disappear. Find one anchor color that genuinely lights up your complexion. Try jewel tones first: deep teal, rich plum, warm rust, cobalt, emerald. Wear it near your face. A colored blouse or a structured blazer in a shade that reflects warmth back onto your skin is worth every muted cardigan you replace it with. You do not need to become a walking rainbow. You need one color that makes your skin glow the moment you put it on. Find that color. Commit to it. 8 things. And here is what I want you to hear before you close this video. Throwing these out is not about chasing a younger version of yourself. It is not about competing with anyone or shrinking yourself to fit someone else's idea of what elegance looks like. It is simply about making sure that what is hanging in your wardrobe is actually working for the woman you are right now, today, in the body you are living in the life you are actively building. Your wardrobe should be in your corner, not working against you every morning before you have even left the house. Next week, we are talking about the 5 accessories that are doing more aging than anything in your closet. And you will not see number 3 coming. I'm Simone. Still that woman.